Welcome back. Now let's wrap this lesson up. What did we do? Well, first we started with estimation, where we showed you how to use your body. Then we looked at measuring length and distance. After that, we went to mass, then BMI. BMI is very important. Later on, you will use it in data handling, where there is growth charts and all of those stuff. So please look at BMI and make sure that you know exactly what to do. And then our final destination was volume. The new words you encountered was measuring, using an instrument to determine size, weight, etc. Example, measuring the amount of sugar needed for a recipe. Estimating, an approximate calculation or judgment of the value, number, quantity or extent of something. Example, the mouse weighs more or less 50 grams. Distance, how far it is from one place to another. Example, from one town to another is 10 kilometers. Length, the measurement between 2 points in a straight line. For example, the length of a room, and the room's length is 6 meters. Mass, an indication of how heavy an object is. Example, John weighs 88 kilograms. And then the BMI, remember BMI stands for body mass index. It determines your health status, and it's a number calculated from an adult's weight and height, expressed in the units kilograms per square meter. Let's look at the common errors learners tend to make. Number 1, do not mix units. If there is mixed units in your question, go and look at the final sentence of the question and see whether or not they asked you to calculate it in a specific unit. Then calculate it so that your answer is in that specific unit. The second one, rounding. Rounding is a headache, guys. Make sure you know the principles of rounding, and especially rounding in context. Go back and look at it so that you know next time how to round. Make sure you know your conversions. Remember, metric conversions in the metric system, the conversions won't be given to you. It's only the imperial system's conversions that they will give. So you need to know that there's 10 millimeters in a centimeter, 100 centimeters in a meter, etc. And then with measurement, formulas will always be given. So make sure that you substitute correctly. And now I end off with a challenge. If you have a lamp at home that can hold 0.5 liters of paraffin, how many times will you be able to refill the lamp if you buy 3,300 milliliters of paraffin? And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you again. Goodbye.